you're training a horse, you have to ride them like they're broke, but you have to correct them like they're green. I was going over this with a student the other day, and she was very confused by it, and I thought, well, let me make a video on it, because I bet other people are thinking the same thing. So when I'm riding a green horse, if I'm starting a horse, restarting a horse, I'm going to ride them as if they're broke. And what I mean by that is, if I want them to move off my leg, I'm going to start using leg immediately. If I want them to shape up, I'm going to start asking them to shape up, from the first ride. If I want them to move off of my seat, I'm going to turn my seat when I turn my horse. Like, I'm going to go ahead and start riding them as if they're going to respond to these cues that a finished horse would respond to. Now, the key here is they're not going to respond to these cues. In fact, they're probably going to be very confused by them, and they may not give you anything close to what you think you want. So when I say ride them like they're broke, that's what I mean. Ride them like they're broke, but correct them and release like they're not. So I might be asking for a soft, supple, collected back, but I'm going to give at the level that that horse is at. And that means different things for different horses, but maybe that day for that horse, it means giving when they shift their weight. Maybe they're a little further along, and it means giving when they soften in the face. Maybe it means they stop tossing their head. Maybe it means they collect up and take one step. You're going to reward the try because it's a green horse, and you want them to want to try. So even though you're riding as if you're asking for a level 10, you have to release at level 1 and work your way up to that, to where you can release further and further along, and eventually they're just broke and you have what you want. But I don't know how else to describe this, but don't ride your green horses like they're green. Ride them like they're broke. Correct them like they're green. Reward them like they're green. Release them like they're green, but ride them like they're broke.